Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dawn, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah. Everybody listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Oh, listen, Steve Harvey. Why don't you join me? Yeah. Steve Harvey. Get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say. Turn your radio on. You gotta. Turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. I know y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Turn them up, Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them up, Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on, do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You're listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. I got a radio show. Somebody sent me an email one day that, kind of a nasty little email. I think I said it once before, Steve Harvey trying to be a preacher. Man, I'm so far from being a preacher, man. I can't even tell you. But what I am trying to do is share information. Now, I understand how haters work, and I understand how the devil works. Believe me, I do. Sometimes even he, the devil, surprises me at the level and the angles of attack they use. Which I go, wow, man, I didn't see that one. Ooh, that was pretty slick. I got to give you credit on that when you try to get me. But every time you try to get me, I get saved. I get saved every time, man, because God got me. God got some angels camped around me. That's what my mom used to always say as a Sunday school teacher. Never really understood it, but, when I was growing up as a kid, but I got it now. He got some angels around me, and angels come in the form sometimes of people. People who pull your coat to this or introduce you to that or reveal some information to you like this. He got them all around me. So, see, having a relationship with God, what's been beneficial to me, y'all, is not just that what he gives to me, but what he protects me from. And, some people wonder, well, if you were God, why he let them people do that to you? No, that's not how it works. See, there's two forces in this world. There's good and there's evil. And if you succumb to good, that's what you become. That's what you do. But everybody don't succumb to good. Some people succumb to evil. Some people's mission is to hate, to destroy, to tear down. And so that force is at work in this world too. And when that force comes up against me, what God never promised me that I wouldn't see none of that I wouldn't see the attacks, that I would not come under fire, that I would not be falsely accused. He didn't say that. Matter of fact, he forewarned me that it would happen. But what he does give me in those moments are moments of comfort and peace, knowing that he's with me. And that no matter what my enemy does to bring me down, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work. So come if you want to. Fight if you will. I have a man that has been attacking me since I owned the comedy club in Dallas. He has been on a mission. And that if I don't give him $5 million, he gonna do it. He done everything, man. He has done everything. Now he done messed around and got himself now claiming in his letters physically ill. And his illnesses and what's befallen his family, he's blaming that on me too. Had Steve Harvey not stressed me out and paid me this money he owed me, where you coming with this? He just has kept on and on and on. And you know what? He done messed around and got himself sick. He done messed around, man, got himself in some situation. And can I tell you something? It's been going on since maybe 97. He started the attack when I first went on. No, before that. Probably 95. He started the attacks in 95. Every now and then. He done got 6 lawyers. All the lawyers done dropped the case after they come in and they discover the fact. But he's steady trying. But it's them angels that's around. And I forewarned him several times, man. Hey, man, if I was you, I'd go head on. Because what I'm not going to do is bend. Because, see, you cannot break me because I happen to be a soldier for Christ. I happen to be an imperfect soldier for Christ. There's nothing, man. There's nothing. And, it ain't like a bunch of people done tried now. Oh, y'all been on YouTube. Y'all been on the internet. Oh, they done tried. Oh, they done put some dirt on me, man. That ain't true. But if you keep looking at me, though, and I am not the prize, but if you put your eyes on God, is where you go. But if you look at me, he's covered me through it all. And that's been the importance of the relationship I form with God, is that I know that I'm under his wings, that I'm ever under his ever-loving protection, that he got me. And I just wanted to share that with you, that if you're looking for some protection, if you're looking for a way to have the strength to get through what you're going through, get some God, man. If you want a way out, get some God, man. If you've been gang banging and you're sick of gang banging, get you some God, man. If you're tired of being on drugs and you're tired of drinking, get you some God, man. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, get you some God, man. I'm just telling you now, if you're trying to make your dreams come true and it look like you ain't going to make it and you still believe that that's for you, get you some God, man. If you're setting a new goal, dream, or aspiration and you're trying to get there and you're going to start out today, get you some God, man. I'm just telling you. See, it's real what I'm saying, man. I ain't no fake dude with it. You understand? I'm just telling you real. Get you some God, man. And be patient. Have faith. Believe. Don't doubt. But Lord have mercy, get ready to work your tail off. Did you hear me? Get you some faith. Believe. Don't doubt. And get ready to work your tail off. God can't bless it. You see, a lot of times we go to God asking for prayers and stuff, but we go to him and we don't give God nothing to bless. We want blessings, but we don't give him nothing to bless. You make one step, he'll make 2. You start, he'll finish. You come, he'll go. You dream it, he'll build. You start it, he'll finish it. See you trying everything your way. I'm going to go to court. I had a conversation with a man yesterday. Just called me, man, and was just talking about, but Steve, you know, man, this dude been owing me $2,300 for 4 years. I just asked him, have you survived the 4 without the $2,300? Yeah, man. How much you think you done spent trying to get to $2,300? Just a few hundred. Now, let me ask you something. Do you have a few hundred more to try to get this $2,300 that you've been trying to get for 4 years? Yeah, I could do that. But do you want to, man? Do you have the time to dedicate 4 more of your years to try to get $2,300? But, Steve, I'm out of work right now. I done fell on some hard times. I could use that money. And I've been praying to God to help me. Yeah, you've been praying to God to help you. God probably got something way greater for you, but you got to let go of your own thinking and let God have his way. You understand? You feel me?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, may I have your attention, please? People from all around the world, listen to this. You are listening to the absolute baddest morning show in the land. Without further ado, here is the reason why. Carla Ferrell, what's up with you, girl?
Hey, Steve, how you doing? Hey, Shirley, Tommy Jr., what's going on Thursday?
Junior.
Morning, Unc.
Tommy Tom.
Fool is in the building. Top of the morning, upstate.
All right. Hello, Shirley.
Hey, Steve.
Good. How you doing today?
I am good. How are you?
Oh, I'm absolutely wonderful today. So happy you could join us.
I've been here.
Oh, okay. Well, glad I
Don't
just
mess with me
noticed.
this morning, okay? Just go on. Just go on and on.
Lord, I can't even do nothing
No.
with you today.
No, you cannot.
It's already done started. Hey, Tommy, what going on with you, boy?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm listening to my friend over there. She just sounded a little different this morning.
Yeah.
I'm fine. You guys are crazy.
Hey, baby, did something happen? You all right? Because, you know, I'm your big brother. If anything
You're
can
not my
happen to
big
you,
brother.
Shirley,
No,
you let me
I
know.
don't want to
Yes,
hear
I
it.
am.
No.
Yes,
no,
I am.
No.
You shut your mouth. I am.
See, right there.
You shut your mouth. I'm your big brother.
My
I walked
brother
you
would
down the
never
aisle.
talk to me like that.
I'm trying to help
Fish,
you,
you
girl.
and Fish used to fight? What you talking about?
When we were 2 and 3 and 5
And
and
7
12.
and
That's not true.
Exactly.
That's not true. That is not true, and you know it. Don't make us tell this.
He go too far.
Really?
I didn't say nothing.
What
Carla,
are you
what's going
doing,
on?
Steve?
Carla.
Good. I'm just listening to the conversation. trying to
What
figure this
conversation?
Junior.
Morning, Unc, man. How you feeling today, man?
Man's like a superstar, baby.
Dog, that's what you is.
No. You know, man, I don't see myself like that. You know, I just don't.
You see yourself Poe? I mean, what you see yourself?
No, I don't see myself Pope. No, that's one
Tommy,
thing
you
I'm
see
running
yourself as
from.
a loser? What do you see?
No, that's why I'm running from that real hard. Though, Tommy.
Okay, then what is it?
I'm in a foot race against poverty. I had
I
enough
know
of
that's
that.
right.
At Poe end, I've been on that end way too long. Matter of fact, I stayed over there. I felt like I stayed over there way longer than I needed. I was asking God at one point, hey, God, you really is this necessary? I have learned the lesson. Teach me something else.
You want to learn something new?
Man.
You've seen this movie before. You know how it's
Man.
going to end, huh? Yeah.
Like I told dude the other day, I said, hey, man, Biggie never was wrong when he said, more money, more problems. He said, well, the hell, I sure want to see what the hell is.
You want to know the new problems?
Right. You want to experience it, huh?
I sure
Sign
the hell
me
want
up.
to see what they is.
Because these problems right
the
here.
ones I got.
Not a good look.
Asking for the new problem.
All right, coming up, something funny. We'll be back at 32 after.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, J. Anthony Brown, it's time for something funny. Now, you put this together, drive-through workers.
I thought it might be cool that we salute different types of workers. I mean, a lot of workers listen to the show, cafeteria workers, doctors, beauticians. So today we're going to salute the people who work the drive-through and the ignorant
like that.
stuff they hear.
Okay.
Every day. They hit us every day.
All right.
For instance,
Let's go.
no need to cuss, sir. Breakfast is over. Okay? Okay?
All right.
Why y'all not serving? Because it's 2 o'clock, sir. We're not serving breakfast anymore. Junior, you got one?
This is something that a lot of drive-through workers go through. That they have
Every
to
day.
every day.
Every day.
Sir, you're going to have to get that muffler fixed so I can hear you. I can't get this order in if you don't get the muffler fixed. That's every day.
That's a good one.
Every day.
Every day.
Tommy, you got one, man?
Sir, I cannot sell you 2 nuggets by themselves. We sell them in 10, 12. Come on now. I can't just give you 2 nuggets.
I just want to get 2 nuggets and be gone.
I can't do that, man.
Steve, what you got, man?
Sir, did you read your order on the screen?
It's on the screen.
We're dealing with drive-through workers, what they have to hear every single day. Come on, Jay.
Miss, you bought 1 large fry. You want 20 ketchups? Really? Seriously?
That's me.
You want 20?
20?
You want?
Just wasting ketchup.
Yeah.
Just wasting ketchup. I tell you what, this is one that I know they deal with. Pull up there, the lady start talking, somebody else talking about, ma'am, look, who's ordering? You or the baby? I can't hear both of y'all. Who is ordering?
I hear it every day. We salute the people in the drive. What else you got?
Come on, nephew.
Ma'am, I can't give you 30 extra napkins so you can change your baby diaper. I can't do that. I can't do that, man. I can't do that, okay? We can't just give away these napkins like that.
Wow.
You're wrong for that.
Steve, you're up.
We McDonald's, we don't make Whoppers.
Now, that has happened to everyone
I
before.
know that has happened.
Everyone, yes.
Here's one. I don't know why they stopped the McRib. They just stopped it, okay?
An argument. A full-out argument about
debate.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. We're not selling it anymore.
It's limited time only.
That's what it means.
Yeah.
Sir, why you ain't come in if your window don't work? Why you ain't just come in here?
I like it.
I can't get this food to you. How come you just didn't come in?
You can't get the window
If you
down.
can't get the window down,
How am I going to get this?
Drive-through workers, we feel your pain. We're dealing
We
with what
feel you.
you go through every day.
Sir, ma'am, listen, we can't. This is not where you come to book Ronald McDonald to come to your baby's birthday party. This ain't the window for that. He not here right now.
They want to speak to Ronald McDonald. Steve, what you got?
Ma'am, I know Chick-fil-A sandwiches is better, but this hour.
Every day, though, they have to hear this.
Every day. Look, I know you got a complaint, but you can't speak to the colonel because the colonel is never here.
yeah.
He's never been here, okay?
Stop asking for him.
See him on TV, those
Okay.
commercials.
Yeah, I know you see him on TV, but he's not here.
Maybe this might just be only in my neighborhood, but I know it's a drive-through worker in the old neighborhood that's saying, look here, Larry worked from 12 midnight to 6. You got to get your drugs then.
For real, Junior. Drive-through workers.
Drive-through workers, we feel your pain.
Hello?
It's worse than we thought, drive-through
Hello?
workers.
Hello, ma'am?
Larry.
Can you wake up? Your order is here. Ma'am. We got 10 people behind you.
Then fell asleep in the drive.
Steve.
What you got, man?
You have to order something if you're going to have all these kids in here on this playground.
Oh, she just brought the kids like it's a park.
All these kids just at the play.
Miss, you're going to have to buy
Something.
something. Iced tea or something.
They're just in here at this playground.
This is not a nursery, miss. Come on now, work with us here.
Woo, drive-through workers go through it, don't they?
Yeah, they hear
Man,
they go through.
who knew?
Out of them, like, we don't have anymore. That's what I mean when I say we're out of them.
Yeah.
That's what out means.
Yeah, what I mean is when I say we're out of them, that means we don't have any more. What do you mean you out of them? Out of them mean like we ain't got no more.
I don't know another way to say it.
I don't know another way to say that.
Oh, I'm going to really respect them the next time I go through a drive-through. I really am.
Keisha. Keisha, look, I'm at work. You can't drop him off at the drive-through window. I'm at work. Wait till I get off. This This wrong, Keisha.
Keisha dropped the baby
At the drive-through window. That's wrong.
You
can't hand the baby through the window.
You wrong for that, Keisha.
Say, man, I don't know who you bought weed from last night, but I'm not selling weed here while I'm working. I don't know who you bought it from last night, but I'm not me.
Come on, Steve, close it out. Drive-through workers, woo, we feel you now. We really do. Yes,
come on.
Close it out.
This the damn toy. I don't pack the Happy Meal.
Coming up right after this, Nephew Tommy's Run That Prank Back.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Nephew Tommy is here with Run That Prank Back. What you got for us, Nev?
Dumb it down. Dumb it down.
Who you
That's
talking
right.
to?
I'm talking to this lady. We about to give her a call and let her know that her daughter cannot go on spring break with the rest of the kids because her grades are not up to par, and you're going to have to bring it on into the school that entire week. That's right. Dumb it down. Let's run it. Run it.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach Keisha, please.
Speaking. Who is this?
Hi, Keisha. This is Mr. Roland Barnes, assistant principal here at Academy, where your daughter Aisha goes.
Yes. What's going on? Is everything okay?
Everything is kind of, let me be honest. It's not good right now. I wanted to call and actually have a private conversation with you about Aisha.
Oh, God. All right. Tell me. What's going on? What's going on with Aisha?
Well, as you know, spring break is going to be coming up in March. You do know that, right?
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Okay.
She's looking forward to that trip. Yeah.
Well, we have a bit of an issue here. I have done some research, and Aisha doesn't seem to be doing well as she should be, living up to the expectations of the academy. And what we're going to have to do this spring break is Aisha will not be allowed to take a spring break with the rest of the kids. We're going to need her to come into school. And there's several kids that are not going to be able to go on spring break, and Aisha happens to be one of them. There's at least 40 to 50 kids that will be coming to school that entire week that spring break is. The most of the kids are out on spring break.
You have to be mistaken. I mean, my daughter's a straight A student. You sure you got the right Aisha? You can't.
She is actually the only Aisha at the academy, ma'am. And I've looked at her grades in the past. She's had some wonderful grades in the past. I don't know what's taken place this semester. That she just seems to have dropped the ball. And what we want to do is, keep these kids focused. As you know, you have to be accepted to be here at this particular school. So, it leaves me no other outlet but to have her come in, and we're going to buckle down and try to get them back on track. So I wanted to personally give you a call and let you know what's going on with Aisha here at the academy. And
This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. I mean, we are here already in January, and I'm getting a call that my daughter's not doing good, and now you're going to tell me that she can't go on a spring break trip in March? As far as I'm concerned, my daughter, straight A's. Straight A's. She's an amazing student. She does really hard work. She always looks forward to going to school, and I get a call today that she can't go in March?
Well, I'm sorry.
You've got to be kidding me.
Are you going somewhere in March, ma'am? You're saying going somewhere, a trip, or are you scheduled
She's going on a trip. I'm not going anywhere. She's going on a trip. I'm giving her full permission to go on a trip.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, I'm requesting that she's at school. So I don't know if your trip costs you a lot of money or if you can get a refund, but I'm calling you, letting you know I need her there on March 11th in the classroom so we can buckle down and try to get her back on track.
No, well, I'm telling you, I paid for the trip, and she's going on the trip. I'm sorry. I don't appreciate this phone call because it's so late in the game. I'm sorry. She's going on a trip.
No, Miss Keisha, she's not going on a trip. She is actually going to be coming into school, and she'll be there on March 11th from Monday through Friday. Now,
I don't know who you're talking to. That's my child. I'm telling her she's going on a trip.
But she's your child, but she's my student. And right now, all of my students are going to be that are not doing well in their classes are going to be there during spring break, and they're going to get their business together.
No. You don't yell at me like you're reprimanding me like I'm a child. Okay? I'm telling you now that my daughter, she's going on a trip.
No, she's not going on a trip. And you're telling me what you're trying to override my position. And that's what's not going to happen. She has to be there. You might as well start looking for a refund because she's not going to not be there. So I need her there Monday through Friday of spring break so we can get her back on course.
Listen, I don't know who the you think you're talking to. I have the ultimate position over even you. That's my daughter. That's my daughter. I get to tell you what I'm doing to her, and she's going on that trip. You're out of your mind if you think you're going to tell me that I have to not send my daughter on the trip. Sorry. It's not happening.
I'm telling you right now, she's not going on a trip. Now,
yes, the hell she is.
Oh, no, she's not. I'm going to speak with Aisha tomorrow and let her know
that I have spoken with her. You're not going to tell my daughter a damn thing.
I'm telling her she's not going on a spring break trip. You know why? Because her grades, they're not up to par. She needs to be more concerned about her grades and not going and hanging out and lollygagging around wherever you're sending her. No, it's not happening. I want all of my students with passing grades. I'm a 100% assistant principal, and all my kids pass.
What, are you trying to convince yourself that you're important or something? Give me a break. You're like a baby. My daughter is going on the trip, and that's final. You hear me?
Okay. You know what? I'll speak with Aisha tomorrow morning at school.
No, you're not.
Yes, I will. Now, here's the deal. I'll leave you this, Miss Keisha. If Aisha does not show up Monday through Friday of spring break, then maybe you're going to have to find Aisha another school.
You're threatening me now? You're threatening me. You're threatening to, what, kick my daughter out of school because of a spring break?
If your daughter is not here doing spring break Monday through Friday, then she's
going to get the out of here. Please. I'd like to see you try that. Give me a break.
Miss Keisha, I think this conversation is over. My next conversation will be with Aisha.
Guess what? She's going on spring break. She's staying in the school. If you do something about it, I will have people picketing outside your school. You're talking about nonsense. My daughter does great in school, and she's going on a trip, and that's it.
Aisha will be in school Monday through Friday, go on spring break, getting her grades back up to par.
Who are you talking to? Who are you yelling at like that? Are you out of your mind? I swear to God, if I was over there, I'd kick your What the is wrong with you? Yo, you're out of control.
Help your daughter with her heart.
Who the are you talking to?
You know what Aisha told me about you? Do you know what Aisha told me about you?
What did she tell you?
She told me to prank phone call you. This is nephew Tommy. from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Keisha,
oh my
God! Your daughter Aisha she got me.
You're giving me high blood pressure over here. Oh my God!
Are you good? You all right, baby girl?
Yep. That's awesome. Oh, my God. I was really going to go over there and you up. I can't believe this. Oh, my God.
Okay. I got to ask you something, Miss Keisha. What is
go
the
for
baddest, and I mean the baddest radio show in the land?
Without a doubt, Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Right there. Anybody want me? Y'all want me to prank anybody for y'all in 2019? I'm telling you, I'm on the road now.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Oh, we don't? Okay.
Somebody, huh? Give me somebody in that phone of yours. Give me somebody famous, baby. Let me get somebody. How about Tyler? How about I prank Tyler?
All right, well, listen, coming up.
It ain't going to go like you think.
Coming up at the top of the hour, entertainment news right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's go. You have a timeline for just a sorry person.
I got a partner I used to work with. I ain't going to say his name.
Okay.
Russell. And
Whoa. You're not going to say his name?
You say his name, though.
Russell.
Did I?
No, you didn't.
Well, how we know his name, Russell?
Are you for real right now?
It slipped out?
Yeah.
Well, it's out there now.
We don't know him.
Yeah,
this is a timeline of Russell.
Uh-huh.
And this is what he would do.
Mm-hmm.
You ready?
Ready.
4 times a month.
5 times a month.
Yeah.
At least. 7 a.m. The alarm go off.
Okay.
Hit the snooze.
Yeah.
Right.
Wake up at 7:45.
Okay, I like it.
I don't know who got a 45-minute snooze, but he had one put in special on his clock.
Yes. Come on, roll like it so far.
8 o'clock, he would call in to let us know he running late. Now, in his mind, that'll give him 30 minutes.
Okay.
Which means he gonna hit the road, the highway at 8:30. But he wait till 8 to make the phone call.
Right.
Now he been up.
Yeah.
But he wait.
Okay.
8:30 a.m. He in traffic. He make his second call back in to us and the boss to complain about how bad the traffic is.
Yes. Come on, Russell.
Which means he may not make it till 9 now. Which gives him another 30 minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
Genius.
But they really don't ever expect him to 10:30. Now, since you don't have to be there until 10:30, Russell done took his ass and got some breakfast. This boy cold.
He's a genius, Russell.
Russell sitting down eating breakfast. Somewhere around 11:30, Russell has now arrived at work.
Okay.
Man.
He go immediately to the supervisor's desk to complain about how bad the traffic was.
Yes, Russell.
Then every time he at the desk, he always makes sure he slips this phrase in.
What?
Wow. Look at the time, man. I got to get to work. Like it just come to him.
Yeah.
He said fresh, too. Like, wow, man, look at the time. Man, I got to get to work.
Yeah.
I got to get to work. Urgency.
Yeah.
Now, that's somewhere around 11:45. 11:45, he BS to 12, answering emails, personal emails mostly. He go to lunch at 12:30.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
I love Russell.
Hey, what?
Come on, Russell.
Lunch, 12:30.
I love Russell.
Russ, because we was in sales, Russ take a 2-hour lunch. He back at 2:30.
Yeah.
Right.
Of course.
But then he makes sure he stopped back by the supervisor's office. But this time, just to show his face, and, you know, just some BS.
Yeah,
Just BS conversation. How about them Cowboys?
I love it.
Oh, I know somebody you working like this.
Man, I feel so badly about the people in these hurricanes, man.
Yeah.
Ain't that sad?
Yeah.
Oh, he got conversation going, right?
Yeah. It's always current events, too, like he care.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, man.
All right, so now it's 3:30.
Right.
He gets back to his desk, and he at the desk, and he playing a game of Pong.
on
his computer.
On his computer, right. He's playing
Pong. He had, because back then, that's all we had was Atari Pong.
Okay.
He back at his desk, and he playing Pong. He had a deck of cards, and he played a little solitaire.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Which he always won. He gonna smack a card down. 15 in a row. 15. Who hell wins 15 games of solitaire
In a row.
Genius.
Boy.
Who got that kind of time?
Then he do personal emails to about 4. Yeah, now it's time to clock out. Got to get the hell out of here. Now this next step of clocking out is very important. When he go to the clock, he makes sure that the clock time in says 8.
But of course.
So he go and clock out at 4.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you need all them hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta have all
The
them.
I'm late ain't got nothing to do with how many hours of pay I'm
That's
making.
right.
So he had a little magnet and a screwdriver, and he could take the magnet and put it on the face of the clock and turn the hands, and the screwdriver blocked it from clicking back. Then as soon as it said 8, he slide a card in a tink,
Boom.
and get him an 8 o'clock
Oh,
check-in.
man.
He's a genius.
That's a lot of work.
Russell.
That's a lot of work, man.
What his lazy behind?
I know.
4 to 5 times a month.
And that right there, you think that was hard? That's what Russ say. Put in another hard day.
Man, he come by and say, how
Next
about
day,
the
same
Cowboys?
thing, Steve. Same thing all over again next
No,
day.
he don't do 2 in a row.
Oh.
He spread them out. This all this Friday.
Man, the traffic was bad getting in here, man. You can't believe it.
Man, that hurricane is something, man. It's always current events.
This really happened.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he took all current events and made them affect him.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Go ahead, Junior.
All right, listen. I have a date this weekend, sure.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
Junior.
yeah. It's a first date too.
Hey, man, so this is your truth be told.
Yes, sir.
And
Okay,
it's
go
always
ahead.
true.
Yeah, I have a first date this weekend, and it's the first date. Just want you to know it's the first.
First date with a girl.
Yeah, yeah,
Girl, yeah.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you were talking about a
Comedy
Go
show?
ahead. Yeah.
Oh, stand up?
I thought you were talking about first time you've been to a city.
No.
No, we knew it was a date.
No, it's a date. It's first date. Now, this could go either way.
Okay.
What?
You know, it could go either the date. I don't know. You know, if I'm gonna like her, if she gonna like me, I don't really
What you
know.
going for then?
Well, you know, we just, you know, somebody set it up.
Oh, so it's a blind
Yeah.
date.
Blind date?
Well, we seen each
Oh.
other talk, you know, so we're
Okay.
gonna try this. But I don't know if it's really gonna work because I let her choose the spot. She chose a steakhouse.
Uh-huh.
Now, truth be told, I'm just gonna tell you right now, truth be told,
Uh-huh.
first dates don't start with steak. They start with chicken. Just want you to understand that.
What?
Yeah, I'm
Boy.
telling you right now.
You gonna be single
First
so long.
date starts with chicken. It don't start with steak.
Steak
Because
is too
first
much?
of all, yeah, that's putting too much in on.
Uh-huh.
Now, what if I don't like you? Okay, you don't like me. Then you done got a steak off of me. Because ain't nobody mad when you eat chicken. See, restaurants serve family packs of chicken. I've seen knockdown drag-outs, arguments have fallen
steak.
out over chicken.
Uh-huh.
And ain't nobody mad.
Uh-huh.
But when you get a steak,
Okay.
That's the issue.
it's an issue if we don't we'll see eye to eye.
It costs a lot more than
Hey,
chicken.
why should you have 80 of my dollars? I ain't gonna see you no more. You ain't gonna call me no more.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead. Let's go down here to churches and let's sit around and talk.
Hey, Junior, what
Yeah,
happened to this right here? When a man meets a woman, he puts his best foot forward.
Yes.
And chicken is the best foot I got. Yes, sir. I'm putting my foot right out there. Let's get this 10-piece. Let's talk about this.
You mean like fried chicken? Like
Hey, fried
with sides?
What chicken you want? Long as it's chicken, baked, grilled, barbecue. I don't care. But what we can't do is have this steak, though.
That
Now
don't
you
work.
got 80 of my dollars, then you talking about then you go bad talk me to your friend already.
Well, Junior, why didn't you pick the restaurant? Why didn't you set up the date?
Oh, I didn't know what she liked. And she
Oh.
said, well, this is real place. I looked it up online and found out it's a steakhouse, and a very nice steakhouse at that. Now, first of all, all her toes ain't together.
Junior.
Wait, what?
Junior.
Hold.
I'm
You
just
all
telling
missed something.
Yeah,
What?
first of all,
Say
I
that
saw
again?
her feet when I first saw her. All them toes ain't together.
They
See right
spread.
there. See right,
Right
there.
there.
I don't even know why you're going.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Why you going if her toes ain't together?
Well,
A woman has to have nice feet.
yeah,
I can't do
but
that.
they just said I agreed to
Hey,
it.
Eddie Murphy
Yeah.
and Boomerang.
Yeah, come on, right out there. Just
can't
wanted to put that out there. Now go ahead,
No, man, that's just. But Junior,
You can look at me different if you want to, I'm telling you.
Junior, you make a lot of money, man, to try about an $80 steak dinner bill.
This,
If
but
both of y'all
it's
had
my
$40
money.
steak,
though.
if both
My
y'all had
$80.
$40 steaks, that's $80.
Yeah.
Should you fix her feet instead of buying her?
Should go to the nail salon where we need to be going.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, let's go. It is time, guys, for Comedy
I
Roulette.
love it. I love it.
Comedy Roulette, Jay.
Let me break it down, Steve. I got to. We got new people, Steve. Steve.
I haven't said what.
You know his nerves are bad, Jay.
All right, here's where we take 5 subjects, we put them on the wheel, we spun the wheel. Where it stopped, we will do the damn thing. Hit it, Shirley.
All right, here we go. The 5 categories. Number 1, excuses people use who owe you money.
Yes, do
Yes,
that.
yes. All right, number 2, doctors don't always know what they're talking about. Okay.
That's some old people say.
Number 3, why are you talking? Your team sucks. Okay. Number 4.
No, Jay ain't got nothing for that.
Uh-oh, number 4. I think I took the wrong pill.
That's me.
Okay. And number 5, and that's when you realize you were lost. Okay? All right, spin the wheel, Cat. We'll see where it stops.
Come on, doctors.
Yeah, I like the doctors.
I took the wrong pill.
Oh, it stopped at number 5, guys. And that's when you realized you were lost.
All right, here we go.
Okay,
Here we go. This is when you realize you lost.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to turn the music down so you can concentrate.
You got to look around.
Yeah, can't nobody concentrate with this loud ass music. Don't y'all see me lost?
I tell you when you know you lost. And this happens all the time. When you driving and the street signs go from English to some right, you can't even recognize. You trying to figure out, I don't even know what.
I don't even know where.
Is this still Maine? That's all I need to know.
Let me tell you something. When you riding and you in the middle of nowhere and you see a sign that say 10 miles to Jurassic Park, man, your ass is lost, man.
Not Jurassic Park.
Jurassic.
Go ahead, Steve.
Come on, Steve.
God, I should know so many of these.
Oh, yeah.
When you driving and you mutter to yourself, that ain't the damn house.
All right, here's when you know you lost.
Come on, Jay.
You make a right turn, and it's a no exit. It's you.
You lost.
You right in the cul-de-sac.
Oh, no.
What the hell am I
Yeah.
doing?
It's a circle.
This is when you know you lost. Anytime you got to put your car in reverse and look over your shoulder.
Back all the way back.
You backing out.
You backing. I know good damn well.
All right, go ahead.
When you ride and you see one store and get out and this white man say, "You got any idea where you at?"
That's scary on so many levels.
Yeah,
You get at a stop sign and you go, where the tree at that used to be right there?
Right.
There was a tree.
Right.
When you driving and you stop and the guy says, "Sir, it's like the last time I told you." I keep telling you the directions.
Direction. This is how you know you really lost. I've done this quite a time too. When you tell you gotta lean out your passenger window and say, "My man."
Yo,
my man. Hey, my man.
I got one better than you. Go ahead, Tommy.
You know you lost when you sit there and you say, "You know what, I'm going to leave my car and just Uber from here. I just ain't nowhere in hell, man. I just don't know where I'm going."
All right,
This is how you know you lost. If you ever say these 3 words right here.
Yeah.
Excuse me, little boy. What?
You in the neighborhood street, little boy.
Excuse me, little boy.
Talking to kids.
Your ass is lost.
Yeah. Who you mean?
You need some help, bad.
you need serious help.
Excuse me, little boy.
What you need, sir?
All right, coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's today's Strawberry Letter. But up next, Nephew Tommy has a prank phone call.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, listen. Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's today's Strawberry Letter. Right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got, Neff?
Well, we've been talking about the whale. We've been talking about the whale, ain't we? So here what we finna to do. We gonna see if anybody want to work the whale. Okay?
Ooh.
So this right here, if anybody want to work the whale, this title is Whale Workers. Okay?
Whoa.
Whale Workers.
They got a course for that, too. They was going to open it up at DeVry. How to repair clippers.
Wow.
I think it's called CRP.
CRP.
Yeah.
Here it is, y'all.
Clipper
Whale
repair.
Workers.
What is it, Steve?
Clipper repair.
It's not about clippers, it's about the whale.
That's what he said, Tommy. The wall, clippers.
Whale Workers. Now here it is.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Harvey, please.
Speaking. Who's this?
My name is Kevin. I'm calling from Wall Workers Recruitment. Are you currently working right now? Are you employed?
No, I'm not employed. I'm looking for some work right now. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, great.
What was your name again?
I'm sorry?
What was your name again?
My name's Kevin. Kevin.
Okay. How you doing, Mr. Kevin?
I'm good. You got recommended. Somebody gave us your name that you might be interested in doing some work. We actually have a contract with the government, and we at this point don't have enough manpower, and we're looking for people that want to work. So this deal is actually going to probably start mid-March, beginning to mid-March, and this is going to be a 3 to 4 year job. So if you're looking for some employment, we've got you. This job is going to pay $45 an hour. You're going to work 12-hour shifts and at least 6 hours a day, and it's all construction. So from my understanding, you've done quite a bit of construction. Is that right?
Yeah, that is correct, sir. I've been working in construction for the past 12 years now. So yeah, that's great. Thank you so much for calling.
Yeah. Are you used to work with concrete quite a bit?
Yeah. No, I do everything. You know, anything that has to do with construction, I'm your man. So
good deal. We definitely want you to come in, and we want to get you a physical. Make sure you're in good shape to actually be a part of the company. We want to make sure you're all fit and ready to go for March. So, do you think this would be something you'd like to do?
Yeah, this is amazing. So, what type of project is this?
This is, like I said, we're on wall workers recruitment. I'm actually spearheading it. We got this deal with the government, so as soon as we get the green light, we just got to make sure we got enough manpower, and we're looking for.
Wait a second. Did you say wall workers recruitment?
Wall workers recruitment. Correct, sir.
Like building the wall?
Building the wall at the borders. Exactly.
I know. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna have to pass on this. I mean, I need to work.
Is there a problem, Javi?
Yeah, it's a problem. I mean, I'm Mexican American, man. I got family that lives over there in Mexico. I got family that lives over here. You know, in the States. Like, I don't want to be a part of that. I mean, it's too much controversy. I don't want to be a part of anything that Trump has to do with building some wall. Are you kidding me?
You were excited when I told you we were paying you $45 an hour for 12-hour shifts and six days a week. I mean, that's pretty good money.
Of course, I mean, it's great money, but I wouldn't be a part of this if you paid me $100 an hour or $1,000 an hour. I mean, you know, that's disrespectful to my people, my brother. I mean, it ain't gonna happen. I don't want no part of this. I didn't know what type of project it was until now. I mean, you must have said it really quickly because I didn't catch what you said. And I don't know if you're catching what I'm saying, but I want no part of this.
So you have a problem with building a wall, and we're paying you X amount of dollars that's going to put, food on your table and take care of your family? You got a problem with that?
No, I don't give a if it puts food on my table. I can make my money looking for some other work. I ain't going to be a part of building some mother wall. Don't you understand what I'm saying, bro?
I hear what you're saying, but I mean,
we're going
to
wall being built in the first place. My family, my ancestors, this land right here belonged to them before it was a part of the U.S. All right? I mean, how there's a border is because some sold this part of Mexico to the U.S. I mean, he betrayed us Mexicans. This is not cool. Not cool.
Okay,
so let me ask you a question. Are you just calling Latinos to build this wall, or are you calling other races too?
I haven't. I don't know everyone's nationality, sir. You just came.
Well, what about the last names? How about that? Are you looking at the last names?
I'm not looking at the last names. I mean, I know. I assume that you were Latino. Your name is Javi. I got that, but.
It's actually Javier. It's Javier, not Javi. Only my friends and family call me Javi. All right?
Okay. Do you have any friends or family you think might want to work the wall?
Man, you, bro. Yo, who the do you think you are, man? Your parents probably dropped you when you were a baby. Nobody could be that dumb and stupid all at once. Haven't you seen the news? I mean, what the hell do you think I was going to say? I mean, you, Trump, and everybody else that's a part of building this wall is going to all shove the wall up your all right? I mean,
okay, well,
disrespectful. You really think
What about Luis? What about
Luis?
Your cousin. I mean, would he be all right on the wall?
What do you mean my cousin Luis? How the do you know my cousin Luis? Well, they told me you got him signed up, and he's the one that recommended me. Because I'm going to kick his I'm going to go to his house right now and kick his in front of his mother. You better not tell me my cousin signed up already.
No, I'm going to tell you this. Your cousin Louise got me to prank phone call you. This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Harvey, you just got pranked back.
You mother. I can't believe this. Oh my God, this is crazy, man. We're gonna go in and kick it. Oh, you guys got me good, man. You guys got me real good.
Hey, Harvey, do this for me, man. In Spanish, let me know this. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
La estación favorita mía es the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Man, play too much.
Steve, what you got to say to your nephew about the wall?
When he found out what wall your ass was talking about, man, boy, he let you have it.
Yes, he did. In two languages.
Yeah. Y'all go there. Y'all do concrete, all that. Wait a minute, man. The wall. Talking about the wall on CNN.
I got your wall.
They're going on that bill, man.
Oh, man.
Wow, Tommy.
That might have been too far right there, man.
Yeah, you think?
Hey, you know what, though? His cousin Louise put me up to it. He said, hey, give my cousin Javi. He ain't working. He said, give him a call. Do something about the wall, Tommy. I said, okay, cool. I put that wall on his ass.
Yeah. No. I'm surprised he knew what you was talking about, cuz.
I held it. I was able to say it, but I don't know if I can do it under pressure.
You know, when you prank, you can actually say your doubles.
Oh, man.
But you.
Out of character.
You, Tommy? Well, you go out of character. You can say, when you come on back.
There it is, baby.
All right. Thank you, Neff.
Excellent, Neff.
Thank you.
Working the wow. We working the wow.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. We'll do it. Get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Right now, it is time for today's Strawberry Letter. If you need advice on relationships, on dating, on work, on sex, on parenting, and more, submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter, all right? Anything you want to add to that, Steve?
No, not today.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So click Submit Strawberry Letter, and we could be reading your letter like we were going to read this one right after Tommy says this.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Subject, this dummy messed up a good thing. Dear Steve and Shirley, my fiance and I have been together for 6 years. We like to have fun in the bedroom, which often includes a third person joining us. And yes, it is always another woman. Before my fiance met me, he had never had a threesome, but I had. Now he can't get enough of them, and I enjoy them even more than he does. From day one, I have set all of the rules for the threesomes. My main and most important rule is that I am the one and the only one that can call or text the females and invite them over. The females are not to ever have my fiance's cell number, so here's where the problem started. My fiance and I were out having drinks recently, and he met a girl and introduced me to her. I instantly liked the girl, and I told her that I would get her number before we left. A few minutes later, I noticed that my fiance was putting the girl's number in his phone. I guess he thought that I wasn't paying attention. He knows that's a big no-no, a real deal breaker. When I questioned him about it, he said he forgot about my rule. I asked him to delete the number, and he swore that he deleted it, and I trusted him. But lately, he has been guarding his cell phone with his life, and he even changed his passcode. I can't believe how disrespectful he's acting. He has taken our situation for granted, and any other man would be more than willing to follow my simple rules so he could
follow your rules.
Any other man would be more than willing to follow my simple rules so he could be with 2 women at once. He's probably having sex with this girl without telling me. Now I don't trust him, and I'm having second thoughts about the marriage. What am I supposed to do? Please help.
Jesus.
Well, see, you invite this stuff into your life and into your bedroom, these threesomes. And when you do this, you invite all kinds of unwanted situations into your relationship. It gets away from you. And this is just what happens, So your little plan backfired, so to speak. Now you're no longer in control like you thought you were. Now your man has taken charge and he's calling the shots. He probably wants more of a normal relationship with one woman. You introduced him to this situation. Maybe, he's just going along with it because it is what it is. But maybe he wants some, sense of normalcy with one person in his life. And it's under your skin now. There are people out there that just, want one person in the bedroom with them at a time, especially if they're in a relationship or a marriage. So, he's flipped it on you now. He's gotten her number. Forget your rules, disrespecting your so-called rules. And you're having second thoughts about marrying him. Well, maybe he's having second thoughts about marrying you, too. I mean, it is hard to reverse something like this once it gets started, but maybe he's sick of it. Maybe he doesn't want to have anything more to do with it. And maybe this woman that he's met in the club, maybe, he thinks he can build a life just one-on-one with her. Steve?
Yeah. Well, I got another angle on this here thing. Hearing this woman and fiance been together 6 years, like to have fun in the bedroom, which often includes a third person joining us, and it's always a woman. Now, before you met the dude, he had never had a threesome before, but you had. Now, he can't get enough of them, and I, the lady in the letter, says I'm enjoying them more than he does. From day one, I've set all the rules for the threesomes. My main and most important rule is that I am the only one that can call or text the females and invite them over. She is the only one. She done tell me that the females can't ever have his cell number, and that's where the problem started. You and him, y'all out having drinks, and you met a girl. He met a girl and introduced me to her. I instantly liked the girls and told her I would get her number before we left. A few minutes later, you noticed your fiance was putting the girl's number in his phone. I guess he thought I wasn't paying her. He noticed a big no-no, a real deal breaker. When I asked him about it, no. See, now let me stop you. You told him that you the only one that can call or text the females and invite them over. You didn't say he couldn't collect no numbers and go get no new tricks. I didn't hear that in the rule. So now he out soliciting. He find a little thing. He ain't called or text or nothing. He got the information because he want in there who he want. But you said you liked her, though. So now what the problem is? I guess he thought I wasn't paying attention. He knows that's a big no-no, a real deal breaker. When I questioned him about it, he said he forgot about the rules. You know why? Because this fine thing was in his face. We always forget the rules. We forget the wedding vows if a fine one get in your face. So you know good and hell well he gonna forget your little monkey-ass rule.
Oh, wow.
And your rule is set up so y'all can cheat. Now you want a cheating rule to not get broken. What? Now, I asked him to delete the number and he swore he deleted it. And I trusted him. But lately, he been guarding his cell phone with his life. Most men do. He even changed his passcode. He got to. I can't believe how disrespectful he's acting. Excuse me? You can't believe how disrespectful he's acting. Don't you let another woman have sex with your fiance?
Exactly.
Can't believe how disrespectful he acted.
Work it out, Steve. Work it out.
You let him have sex with other women.
All right. Hold that thought. Hold that thought, Steve. We'll come back with part two of your response. The subject is this dummy messed up a good thing.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Steve, let's recap the letter for today and get to part two of your response,
Let's
please.
just get to it. This couple, fiance, they've been having threesomes. She only got one rule with the threesomes. It's always another woman. She could be the only one that call or text the females and invite them over. They not ever to have your fiance's cell number And this where the problem started. Y'all out one night having drinks. He met a girl, introduced her to me. He introduced his girl to you. You instantly liked the girl. Now, y'all out setting traps. Y'all out trapping. Mm-hmm. Now, he out setting traps now with you. So he introduced you to the girl. You like her right away. You told her you get her number before we left. A few minutes later, you notice your fiance putting the girl's number in his phone. I guess he thought I wasn't paying attention. That's a big no-no. You asked him to delete the number. He swore he did, but lately, he guarding his phone with his life. He even changed his passcode. I can't believe how disrespectful he's acting. When you use the word disrespectful, it throws me a little bit because ain't you the one that brought the girls over to the house at first? Because your husband, your fiance didn't know nothing about no damn threesome. That's right. Had never been involved. You introduced the trick mess into the situation. You brought the sin in the den. Yep.
Oh, man.
Now you want to try to contain sin. Don't you know you can't contain sin?
Say that again. She did what, Steve?
You brought the sin into the den. Now you want to contain the sin. See, it's just like eating Lay's potato chips. You can't just eat one.
No, you can't.
Yep.
Most people is crack addicts because they tried one rock of crack.
Yeah.
Now they somewhere shaking. If 6 hours go by, they ain't got no crack. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now you done put your husband, you done put your fiance in it. Now you can't believe it. He has taken our situation for granted. Any other man would be more than willing to follow my simple rules so he could be with 2 women once. Any other man follow your simple rules for a while.
That's right.
But then what man you think? See, once you tell him and he won't mow, then a man gonna go get more. Yeah. Now he out there setting traps. He meeting chicks that he want to have sex with and bringing them over to you. See, that's how this works. You can't tell him how much to want. You can't give him one Lay's potato chip and expect him not to want to bang.
Especially when you gave him a taste of it.
Yeah, she.
That's right. What the hell is one potato chip?
Yeah.
Just one.
How that's gonna work?
Just one.
He's probably having sex with this girl without telling me.
Think?
Now, I don't trust him, and I'm having second thoughts about the marriage. What marriage? You don't trust him, but you bring an untrusting situation to your fiance. Now, you don't think you can trust him in the marriage. He was just loving you.
Yep.
He asked you to marry him. Then you brought the other trick into the situation. Now, you having second thoughts about the marriage. What marriage? He don't want to marry you. So when y'all get married, what vows y'all finna say? Y'all can't be taking the regular vows.
They're going to make them up, write their own.
Y'all going to have to rewrite y'all's because y'all going in wrong.
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do? Please help. Lady, we can't help you. If you want to do threesomes, go do threesomes. I ain't knocking it. Whatever your sexual preference is, I don't knock that. Go do you. See, all that's cool. But you want to do threesomes, go do threesome. Your husband, your fiance want to do threesome. What he want to do. But sometimes, have you ever thought about this? And Shirley kind of touched on it. Have you ever thought maybe, in the words of the late, great Prince, I just want to be somebody.
Man.
Yeah, he's sick of her.
You know, since you so willingly passing it out, you know, he done ran across something that's better than yours.
That he ain't got to share.
Hello, maybe he tired of sharing.
Right.
Maybe he want to meet somebody that just want him.
What, Tommy, what?
Everybody ain't like Tommy.
I'm not like that. I'm not like that.
Tommy, how would you handle this situation?
No, I'm not into that. My people is listening. No, this is you right, Uncle Steve. You right. Everything you said right,
Finally, he admits it.
When did that finally come to?
Yeah, you right, Uncle. They had no business doing that. They just
she invited
sinful.
it.
Just wrong. Just wrong.
Wow.
Oh, what
Cut
a shame.
that out.
So,
Y'all
Jay?
stop that.
Yes.
Are your people listening, Jay?
Jay, you the man.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm the woman.
Oh, man.
Oh, you gonna switch it up?
Which one?
You gonna switch it up?
Let
two
Jay
of 'em.
be the woman.
Yeah, because I won't really let Jay. Okay, Jay. All right, you be the woman, I'm the man. Let's go.
So I was going through your phone and I saw Remember the girl we saw in the bar the other day?
Yeah.
I don't know why her number is in your phone.
Oh, well, you told me not to call and text nobody. But you said you were going to get her number before we left. You ain't get it, so I got it. There it is.
But that's not your job. Your job is, see, I sets up the threesomes, not you.
Okay, well, let me ask you something. Well, when you setting it up for her to come over? Because that's what I'm waiting for.
I didn't really like her that much. So
well, I did, though. See, no. See, I did. I picked that one. When you going to call her?
Well, what I'm seeing now is total disrespect. That's what I'm seeing. Totally disrespectful.
Total disrespect.
Toward me. I do the 3, not you.
Ooh. Okay, my bad.
I picked the 3.
Okay, cool. All right. You right, baby. Yeah.
All right, listen, guys, we got to get out of here.
Easy.
Yeah. Please.
Well, I still got her number. That ain't going to change.
Instagram
right,
or email us your thoughts on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Well, Jay is here. We're so happy when you're here with us, Jay. That means you're healthy and good.
Yeah.
And Jay, I don't know where you find the time, but apparently you've written another book.
Another book, yes.
What is this, your 8th?
What was that, Tommy? What was that?
How many books you got, Jay? How many books you got? Did you just blow your lips?
I love that. I love
about
it.
11. I got about 11 books.
Oh, it's 11 now. Okay.
About 11.
Wow.
But this is my newest book. This is my newest book. While I was in chemo, I put this together. The name of the book is very catchy. You'll catch on to Sometimes Kinfolks Ain't Worth a Damn, or You Can Use the S Word. That's the title of the book.
One more time.
Sometimes Kinfolks Ain't Worth a Damn, or You Can Use the S Word. So that's
in the title, too.
That's the title of the book, and there's several chapters in there that everybody who has kinfolks can relate to in this book.
Boy.
My new book called Sometimes Kinfolks Ain't Worth a Damn, or You Can Use the S Word. Chapter 1, just because you got a big house, they think they can show up and stay for free. That's chapter 1. That's chapter 1.
Getting cracking.
Oh, man, that rule. Chapter 2, I kind of get into some personal stuff like, they think your house is storage. Let me put something in your garage for a couple of days. I mean, it's been in there 8 months now. It ain't moved. You know, it's an old car that's
They
covered
forgot
up.
about it.
I don't even know what it is myself. I didn't lift it up. I don't know this. Chapter 3. Okay, this is if you have a big house. Kinfolk get confused in my new book. Sometimes kinfolk ain't worth a damn, and you can use the S word. They think you're the daddy. What they don't understand is you're the granddaddy, not the daddy. You're the granddaddy. Yeah. Some of those problems
this
you
book
have,
is personal.
This is personal.
Yes.
Some of those problems need to go to the daddy, not the granddaddy. Okay? You need to go right to the daddy. Okay?
Right.
This is a good chapter. If you, my new book called Sometimes Kinfolks Ain't Worth a Damn, or you can use the S word. They think you a bad guy if you don't babysit. I don't babysit, okay? I smoke things. I do things that shouldn't be around kids. And when you come back, he gonna have a whole different attitude if you leave him here, okay? If he's here, he gonna be alone. He gonna be hungry. He gonna be sleepy. Okay.
Yeah.
You gonna come pick up a little Atticus, what you gonna do?
He gonna do what you do.
In my new book, sometimes kinfolk going with a damn, or you can use the S word. They think you a finance company. That's my book. There's several chapters in there to be out soon. Sometimes kinfolk going with a damn, or you can use the S word. Check it out, my new book. Yeah.
Well, I think that's gonna be a bestseller.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be. It's gonna be. Thank you.
I love it, Jay.
All right, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, listen, millennials are going broke. I think we all have millennials.
I got one that's broke.
Yeah.
I got one that's damn show broke.
Yeah.
I don't have one.
Yeah. You have one of those, Carla. We all have millennials here. They say they're going broke because of social media, though. According to research by Allianz Life, 57% of millennials, that's compared to 28% of Gen Xers and 7% of baby boomers, say they've spent money they didn't have because of something they saw on social media.
They buy online, they do.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
They
with
shop
our
online.
money, right?
And not keeping aware of how much money they got, right?
Facebook got some good stuff out there.
They do, man.
They be running
And
some good
Amazon,
stuff.
too.
But we have jobs. We can buy it. Our kids. All right. Seems lots of millennials feel pressure to keep up appearances, with nearly 50% saying they are influenced by their friends' posts of lavish vacations and lifestyles. Now, according to the survey, social media has become the millennials' financial Achilles heel. All right.
Okay, I
Yeah.
believe it.
You agree?
We did not have that problem.
No.
It was on a Polaroid if you saw it.
Because when you were cutting grass and collecting bottles and all that stuff to get money, it was a whole different story. You
Yeah.
saved your money.
It was a hustle.
Yeah.
It was a hustle, right?
Or you got allowances.
I cut a lot of
Yeah.
yards.
I think it's more reactionary spending available to young people now. Compulsive spending, I mean. I think they could just press a button and it's done.
Yeah.
That's it.
It wasn't we had to get up, go to the
Work
store,
hard for it.
find it all. You can just do compulsive buying, and you can press a button and I got that, I got that, and I got that, and next thing you know, no, you don't have that. And I think that's a big cause of it right there. The accessibility of everything, and it's so easy to do.
Right.
And we
at
didn't
their
give them a
fingertips.
credit card to do it. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Yeah.
Because the
Yeah.
parents, you guys live a better lifestyle than how our parents did.
Yeah.
So you're able to give your
Well,
kids more.
Provide. Yeah.
Well,
provide for them,
you
yes.
got to give them a debit card because that's everything's set up on that.
I know.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't want them carrying the cash.
Oh no.
So you give them a debit card. But you've got to teach them, and that's the struggle. My boys are better at it. Well, Morgan's really good with money, but Morgan and her husband are very, very self-sufficient. Carly and her husband are very self-sufficient. Brandy's out, she's self-sufficient. My oldest son, I don't have to concern myself with him. Lori and Winton, they lost their damn mind.
Well,
Because
those
them
are
the
the
two that's
millennials.
always had it good.
Yeah.
Yeah, them two right there, they ain't had no dog.
Now, are you still in the giving situation of their lives? Meaning, if they don't have it, you'll
I
just-
am.
Yeah, my daughters, yeah. I mean, if they come to me with a situation,
But there's always a situation.
I'm going to help
they
them
keep a
before I have to
situation.
let them have to go to some man.
Yeah.
I'll help them before they have to go to some man, because then I know that come with some stipulations.
Yeah.
So, yeah. One of my daughters just texted me today. They make me sick, though, the way they text. Hey, Dad. What?
But put something with it.
Can I get a hello?
Yeah,
with that?
can I get a how are you
a hello.
today? Yeah.
There's really not a lot behind the begging that they do because it's so short. It's not creative.
But don't text me, hey, Dad, question mark. I'm busy. I got stuff to do.
Yeah.
But they text like they talk. Hey, Dad. And then they wait on you to go, hey, girl. And then they go, what you doing? And then it took me forever to find out what WYD was.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
didn't know what the hell that was. So I said, walking down.
I love
Way
it.
down there.
I love our millennials. I love them.
And then I'm going to go back and forth like that. And I don't have that kind of time. So I ignore the hey, Dad text.
Yeah.
What do you want?
You know what
Because
they
I don't
want.
have time to take back, go, hey, you. How you doing today? How you doing? WYD. I ain't got time for that.
Figure out
Well,
what
y'all
they're
talking
saying.
What all these letters mean?
No, you're not sure.
I wish they had what we had, just a J.C. Penney catalog.
Yeah. Man, if I wanted something from
You know
my
what I'm
parents,
saying?
you better get busy.
My daughter said, what could I do to get $1,500? I said, you can call somebody else. That's what you can do.
All right, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
What did you do to embarrass our damn family, though, that we don't know nothing about? What did you do?
Oh, you talking to
I'm
your
talking to you. You know
Yeah,
exactly
he's not
who I'm
talking to
talking
me.
Oh, no. Hold on. For
pot caught in the
starters.
kettle.
Man, he set himself up for this.
No. Hold on. You just set yourself up. Let's start with your stupid little ass. Let's start with when you got the brand new bike rode it to the store, and then came home without the bike because your little dumbass forgot you had a new bike and left it in front of the store. Now, the Wadnell family that stole the damn bike, I got to go down there and fight 2 of them boys, get your dumbass bike back. Let's start there.
Okay,
Does that answer your
let's
question,
move on.
Tommy?
Let's move on, Shirley.
I think that's a yes.
The hell you forget you got a new bike?
What you do? How you forget that?
I'm sitting on the steps, Tommy coming up the street. I said, hey, man, where your bike? Huh? I forgot. What?
Oh, man.
What?
A new bike?
Yeah. Now I got to go down there. I got to fight 2 of the war Henry Ware and Floyd Ware. Had to go down there and fight both of them. And then what I had to do was even deeper to get this ignorant ass boy bike back. That had to been on social media. I'd still be in jail. Huh?
Memory lapse happened to kids. Memory lapse. It was just it's just something that happened.
Who has a memory lapse at 8?
Coming up, more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Go ahead, Junior.
All right, listen. I have a date this weekend, Shirley.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Yeah, it's a first date, too.
Hey, man, so this is your truth be told.
Yes, sir.
And
Okay,
it's
go
always
ahead.
true.
Yeah, I have a first date this weekend. And it's the first date. Just want you to know it's the first
first date with a girl?
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a...
Comedy show?
Yeah.
Oh, stand-up?
No, I'm talking about the first time you've been to a city.
No.
It was a date.
No, it's a date. It's first date. Now, this could go either way.
Okay.
What?
It could go either the date. I don't know. If I'm gonna like her, if she gonna like me. I don't really know.
What you going for then?
Well, we just, somebody set it up.
Oh, so it's a blind
Yeah.
date.
Blind date?
Well, we seen each other talk, so we're gonna try this. But I don't know if it's really gonna work because I let her choose the spot. She chose a steakhouse. Now, truth be told, I'm just gonna tell you right now, truth be told, first dates don't start with steak. They start with chicken. Just want you to understand that.
What?
Yeah, I'm telling you right now.
You gonna be single
First
so long.
date starts with chicken. It don't start with steak. Because first of all, that's putting too much in them. Now, what if I don't like you? Okay, you don't like me. Then you done got a steak off of me. Now, see, ain't nobody mad when you eat chicken. See, restaurants serve family packs of chicken. I've seen knockdown drag-outs. Arguments have fallen out over chicken. And ain't nobody mad. But when you get a steak,
It's an issue.
it's an issue if we'll see eye to eye.
Costs a lot more than chicken.
Why should you have 80 of my dollars? I ain't gonna see you no more. You ain't gonna call me no more. Go ahead. Let's go down here to churches and let's sit around and talk.
Hey, Junior, what happened to this right here? When a man meets a woman, he puts his best foot forward.
Yes.
And chicken is the best foot I got. Yes, sir. I'm putting my foot right out there. Let's get this 10-piece. Let's talk about this.
10-piece? You mean like fried chicken? Like
fried
with sides?
What chicken you want? Long as it's chicken, baked, grilled, barbecued. I don't care. But what we can't do is have this steak, though. Now, you got 80 of my dollars, then you talking about, then you go bad talk me to your friend already.
Well, Junior, why didn't you pick the restaurant? Why didn't you set up the date?
Oh, I didn't know what she liked. And she said, well, this is real place. I looked it up online and found out it's a steakhouse, and a very nice steakhouse at that. Now, first of all, all her toes ain't together.
Wait, what?
Junior.
Hold. You all
telling
missed something.
Yeah,
What?
first of all, I saw her feet when I first saw her. All them toes ain't together.
They
See
spread.
right there. See
Right
there.
there.
I don't even know why you're going.
Yeah.
Why are you going if her toes ain't together?
A woman has to have nice feet.
Yeah,
I can't do
but
that.
they just set up. I agreed to
Hey,
it.
Eddie Murphy
Yeah.
and Boomerang.
Yeah, come on, right out there.
All right, coming up, our last break of the day, we're going to close out the show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are, last break of the day. It's been a crazy day as usual, the kind we like, right?
Absolutely.
Yes. And here's our fearless leader to take us home with closing remarks.
Today, I just want to pose a question because I try to find different ways to motivate people as I ask God to help me find new ways. Today, I just decided to try this. I just want to ask you a series of questions because I'm just trying to get everybody to get to moving towards their dreams. I'm just trying to get everybody to get started on the pathway of accomplishing your visions and your goals and your dreams. It's going to take some action, though. You know, you can't just want something. Have you ever heard people say, if you want something bad enough, it'll happen? That's not true. That's so not true. Do you know how many times you've actually wanted something really bad and didn't get it? What? Who? I don't know who said that. Why they tell people that if you want something bad enough, it'll really happen. It can happen. No, it won't. It requires an action. Faith without works is dead. If you don't do anything, you can't stop expecting to get everything. If you don't do anything, you can stop expecting to get everything. Now, God is going to give all of us some grace. In spite of our shortcomings and lack of effort, he will give all of us some grace, and we'll all get some things that we really don't deserve. You know, he just provides us breaks. But in those breaks, he's trying to sustain you just to get you to say, wow, man, if I had just done a little bit more, what could I have had? Or if I had done a little bit more, what could have happened? So my question today for you is just, I'm asking you a series of very, very simple questions, maybe 4 or 5. You're waiting for what? Tell me, what is it you're waiting for? Because oftentimes when I talk to people, I get some responses that just throw me off. You know, because you're waiting for what? What is it going to take to get you started? What is the motivation? What is the button? What is the trigger that fires you to get going, to moving towards your dreams and visions? You're waiting for what? I don't understand. Are you perfectly comfortable where you are right now? Have you decided and settled in that this is it for me? Have you gotten tired of waking up and asking the question, wow, it's got to be more to my life than this? Have you just gotten tired of that? And you don't want to deal with it no more? So you just decided what? That you're just going to lock in, like where I am is cool? You all right with that? Let me ask you another question. Have all the ducks ever lined up in a row? Because if that's what you're waiting for, let me just ask you. Has it ever been set there? Wow, I see how exactly step by step I'm going to get there. Everything is perfect. I'm going to start now. If you're waiting on the perfect time to start, you may never start, because there is no such a thing as the perfect time. The perfect time is now. That's the perfect time. If you're waiting on something else to happen, it probably ain't going to happen. Because you got to figure like this. Suppose it don't happen. What you going to do then? So you just got to come to that conclusion. Suppose it don't happen. What you going to do then? Suppose you don't get the degree. What you going to do then? You going to fail? Suppose you don't get that job that you got your eyes on. So you don't get that job. So now what? You unemployed the rest of your life? Because you didn't meet that deadline, you can't make another one? You waiting for what? What's it going to take to get you started? Have your ducks ever all lined up in a row? The answer is no. The perfect time to start is now. Let me ask you this question. Does it appear to be getting any closer, even though you're not moving towards it? Uh-oh. Does it appear to be getting any closer, even though you're not moving towards it? The answer is no. It's not getting closer because you're not walking towards anything. If you don't walk towards something, please stop expecting it to get closer. It will not happen. Success is not a magic trick. It's a series of steps that people take over and over and over and over. And in spite of what happens, they take those steps anyway. Does it appear to be getting closer, even though you're not moving towards it? It's probably not. But could that be why you're not getting what you want? Because you ain't moving towards nothing. Last question. Could it be that you just don't want anything more? Maybe that's it. Maybe you don't quit wanting a new car. Maybe you'll quit wanting a bigger house.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit steveharveyfm.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.